I had somebody message me if I was going to IFC. They don't know. I don't know who they are. I don't know how they got my Telegram.
We back. Yeah, what's up, Corey? Yeah, I'm late to my own stream. Hey, what's up, A. Johnson? Hey, what's up, Lance? What's up, Eric? Hello, everybody. Let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to get all my lights to work here. Where is my light app? There we go. Alright, cool. I was sharing the stream. Perfect. So much. What's up, Liam? All right. Let's go to start recording. And let's go to full cam first. My night's going okay. I have a short night, but oh well, it is what it is, right? How's your night? That's my name. Oh, we got two Liams in here. Who's the better Liam? Gotta battle that out. Battle of the Liams. We have Liam and then Liam Gamer 1225. Feel excited to see my fast food choices. Depends on subscribers. Damn, who has more subscribers? Mine is going pretty decent. About to eat some dinner. That's the plan tonight. We're just gonna chill for just a little bit, and then we'll go through this tier list, and then we're gonna call it a night. I'm calling it it's a pretty short stream today. We're not gonna make it super long today. I'm tired, and I honestly just want to chill. Today was a very busy day for me. Very, very busy day. But I'm still here. I'm still wanting to stream. I want to chat with y'all. I want to hang out with y'all. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this video, so it'll be fun. It will be fun, chat. Okay, we're gonna do a quick little intro, and then for YouTube purposes, and then we will start the tier list. How's that? Y'all ready? You ready for me to sound super cheesy for YouTube? Okay, no one's ready, but whatever. $73 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina. Nice. I wish it was 73 here. Feel like in the high 80s right now, right here. Yep. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Hey everyone, it's Autumn, and welcome to another video where I'm going to be reviewing fast food restaurants. Now, a lot of these I haven't been to, and it's either because they just don't exist where I live, or I just never been to them. But we're going to rate the best all the way to F, and we'll see who wins. So let's get started. How cheesy was that, chat? Totally not scripted. Totally just winged that. Yeah, we're making this into a YouTube video. So those of you who are in the chat, you're going to be on YouTube. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, not that screen. Yep, this is the screen that we need to be on. Boom. Here we are. Here is our tier list. So we have quite a few options, chat. We have actually a lot of options. And a lot of these I've actually never been to. So let's start off with the ones I've never been to. Honestly, I feel like I've had A&W when I was a kid, but I really don't remember it, so I'm just gonna put it under never had. Never had Baja Fresh. Never had Bojangles. Carl's Jr. Did I have Carl's Jr.? I'm gonna say no. I don't remember. Vickers I've had. Never tried Cookout. Never tried Culver's, although I've heard good things about it. Never had Jollibee. Never had Moe's. Never had Noodles and Company. Penn Station, that sounds like an East Coast thing, and I don't live on the East Coast, nor have I ever been to the East Coast. Never had Qdoba. I'm probably saying that wrong. Never had Roy Rogers. Let's see. Sheets never had. Never even heard of that. Never heard of the Skyline thing. Swenson's never had. Never even heard of it. White Castle I've never had. Wiener Schnitzel I'm just gonna put as an F. I've never tried it, but I absolutely hate hot dogs, so that's just an automatic. I'm not even gonna bother to try, but it's probably gross. Wings I've never tried, and I think I got everything else. Yeah, I think I got it all. Let's see. I feel like I've had A&W when I was a kid, but I honestly just I don't remember. I don't remember A&W. But it used to be everywhere where I would go visit. We had like a small little second house in East Texas, and A&Ws were everywhere. And I feel like we had A&W when I was a kid, but I honestly just do not remember going to A&W. So I just put it as never had. All right, let's start off with Arby's. They got the meats, and honestly, their roast beef sandwich slaps. Their brisket sandwich is pretty good. I'm gonna put it at the best. I'm sorry. Those of you who hate Arby's, come at me. I don't care. Limpy, it's a pretty basic sandwich. I'm honestly gonna give him an F. Honestly. Stern, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Boston Market, I would give it a D. It's pretty good. It's been a while since I've had Boston Market, or have really even seen a Boston Market. I'm pretty sure they went bankrupt, but yeah, they're okay. Hey, what's up, Natty? You've never had Arby's? What? Because we just don't have that here, Killer. I'm sorry. We don't have Qdoba here. We don't have that. It doesn't exist here in Texas, at least in my part of Texas. Burger King. You know, honestly, I really don't care for Burger King. I think it's a little overrated. Although they do have really good fries. I'm gonna give them a D. Alright. This is gonna be very controversial with all of you furries that are watching. One in particular named Lavender, because he's obsessed with Raising Cane's. And he even asked me today, like, what are you gonna give Raising Cane's? Okay. I do not think Raising Cane's is all that great. I think it's overhyped. And the one thing about Raising Cane is if you do not open that box within like 2 minutes of it, you know, being in your possession, whether you're in the drive-thru or you're in the dining room, all that steam and whatever makes that Coleslaw lukewarm and it's the most vile substance ever. The fries get soggy. The breading on the chicken starts to fall off. The chicken itself is very bland. The only thing really that is saving that whole meal is their sauce. So with that being said, I have to give Raising Cane's a C. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not the greatest. There's much better options than Raising Cane. Carol, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, moving on. Checkers. Honestly, I don't really remember Checkers, but I feel like I had them when I went to MFF. I'm just gonna give them an F. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot Raising Cane's. Their Texas toast actually is pretty good. I'll give them that. I usually, so the times when I am going to Raising Cane's, I will take out the coleslaw and add extra toast. All right, Chick-fil-A, the Lord's Chicken. Honestly, I love Chick-fil-A's breakfast. I think their breakfast is one of the best for fast food. Their tea is really good. Their lemonade is awesome. Their chocolate chip cookies are really good. Their sandwich is okay. There's nothing to like brag home about, but it's good. And I love their sriracha sauce too. So I'm gonna give them a B. I'm gonna give them a B. All right, next up is Chipotle. Chipotle, I think used to be really good back in the day. I feel like they declined in quality over the years, ever since their health scare with all their food-borne illnesses and whatnot. But it's still good. I would give them a B. Yeah, I'll give them a B. You know what? No, they're actually gonna go down to a C, and I'm gonna do that because every time I get Chipotle, the food looks like it's hot, but when you start eating it, it's immediately cold, and it drives me crazy. I hate it. Like, I want hot food. I want my chicken hot. I want my beef hot, or my pulled pork, like whatever it is, the carnitas. I want it hot, not cold. That's my only complaint about Chipotle every single time, is that my food is cold. Chipotle, please put lids on your containers, or do something. Put smaller amounts in the containers. I don't know. Churches. Churches is okay. Uh-oh. Oops. Happened. Okay. Churches, I want to put them a D. They're okay. They're actually from where I live. That's where they started. And that's C for Chipotle. Good one. Churches is okay. It's okay. It's fried chicken. It's nothing really to brag home about. Del Taco is ass. I'm sorry for all you Del Taco fans in California or the West. It's not that great. I would actually much rather eat Taco Bell than Del Taco. The first time I had a Del Taco was in Las Vegas, and I was not impressed whatsoever. Next up is Denny's. They honestly come in clutch. It's not the greatest, but they are significantly better than IHOP, both in service and food quality, and they're just better. I'm sorry, but they come in clutch. So Denny's gets a B, which that's pretty crazy. I never thought I'd give Denny's a B, but here we are. Let's see. Next up is Domino's. The best. No, their pizza's good. And if you're part of the rewards program, if you order a pizza, I think it's 10 times, right? 6 or 10 times, something like that, you get a free pizza. How can you not beat that? I always say Dairy Queen, if you're a large Texas town, meaning a really, really small little city, you're upscale if you have a Dairy Queen in your town. But I do not care for Dairy Queen whatsoever. Sorry, Dairy Queen fans, but it's not that great. And it just tastes like burnt grease. Gross. Okay, next up, El Pollo Loco. I think they deserve to be on the best because their chicken is really good, their salsa is really good, their rice is really good, and they have this like they call it the Pollo Bowl, and it's like $6, $7. It's a really good deal for what you get. Get the bowl, the drink, I think a little side of chips too. It's really good, and then that's a pretty good deal for your money. So yeah, they get the best here. Their garlic crust stops. Yeah, I agree. I don't love Del Taco. Yeah, that's okay. It's not great. The blizzards are good though. I'll give you that. Dairy Queen's blizzards are pretty good. I'll give you that. But it's not enough to bump them up to a D. I'll give you that. Firehouse subs I've probably had maybe a handful of times. They're okay. It's a sandwich place. There's really nothing special about them. Five Guys. Oh, I missed this one. I've actually never had Five Guys. Come at me. I'm serious though. I've never had Five Guys. I've always said I'm gonna get it Five Guys, but yeah, I just never have. All right, moving on to IHOP. Honestly, the last time I went to IHOP, the service was horrendous and the food was marginal at best, and they did not refill my drink, and I was very thirsty. And this was right before we're about to suit up at the largest, or the second largest Comic-Con in the world. Yes, you heard that right. The second largest Comic-Con in the world. We were eating breakfast at IHOP, and they did not give us any more drinks other than what they gave us, which was like yay big. Not really good. So, I'm gonna give them an F, honestly. They really can't compete with Denny's. I'm sorry, but they're not good. In-N-Out. Probably another controversial take, but I'm already canceled, so cancel me again. I don't care. In-N-Out. I think it's overrated. Why? Because yes, I get they use fresh ingredients and this and that and blah blah blah. You know, it's the California Whataburger. Like a lot of Californians are West Coasters are very passionate about their In-N-Out. It's the same thing for Texans and Whataburger. We're really passionate about Whataburger. So I get it. I get the hype. I get why it's popular and people love it. But it's an okay burger. Like, it's a tiny little patty with a tiny little bun, lettuce, tomato, onion, and Thousand Island. It's okay. I ate it a lot when I lived in Vegas. I will say it is better in California. So my rating for In-N-Out, I will give it a B. That's I think a little generous on my end, to be honest, but they're okay. It's a good burger, but it's not the greatest. Okay, let's go to Jack in the Crack. So Jack in the Box. Actually, you know what? Jack in the Box comes in clutch at 2 in the morning or on holidays. They saved my ass a couple times when I used to work in hotels and nothing else was open except for Jack in the Box. There may have been a wraparound line, but hey, they were open and they still have food, so they came in clutch. And their tacos, I don't want to know what's inside their tacos. I really don't want to know. I probably know what's inside them, given that I am in the business of food. But yeah, they're good. They hit different at 2 in the morning, that's for sure. I'm gonna give them a D. It's not the greatest food in the world. It's literally filled with grease, but it's cheap and it's good. It's cheap and good. I've literally had not. I've never had Whataburger, bruh. Go try a Whataburger, please, for me. Number 13 slaps, Corey. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Odin? Dax, yes, I'm live on Twitch and Kick. So I'm live Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. 3 platforms. Go follow them all, please. Alright, moving on. Jersey Mike's. They just got sold out. Or they sold to a private equity. Meaning that their quality is probably going to go down. Which is unfortunate because it is a pretty good sandwich chain. Not the greatest.
Nice one, my furry friend!
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Dax. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm on Twitch now. Let's go. Gotta love Twitch. I need all the love on Twitch. Alright, Jersey Mike's. We'll give it a C. I mean, it's good. It's not the greatest, but they're good. Jimmy John's. I'm just gonna use the same argument for Jersey Mike's. They're okay. It's a sandwich place. There's nothing special about them. KFC. KFC used to be so good back in the day, where they actually served decent sized chicken, and their chicken tenders weren't paper thin, and it wasn't dry, and it was cheap. But they've since gone down in quality, and their service is mediocre at best. I'm gonna give them a D. Little Caesars. It's been a while since I've had Little Caesars actually. I'll give them a C. They're good. Okay. Yeah, Dax, because I wish you were here earlier when you heard my argument, but I will, for you, I will. No. All right. Let's talk. Let's pause here for a second. Okay. You need minimum or no more than 2 minutes to open your box for your food at Raising Cane's. If you leave your food in that box closed for any longer than 2 minutes, it's gonna start steaming and everything starts to become hot and sweaty and gross. Their coleslaw turns like lukewarm and it tastes like the most vile substance ever. Their fries get soggy. The chicken tenders, their breading starts falling off. The chicken is flavorless. The only thing that's really keeping them up or holding that whole thing together is their damn sauce. And without that sauce, Raising Cane's would be absolutely horrendous. Their Texas toast slaps. Their tea slaps. Their lemonade slaps. But everything else is mediocre at best. I get it. It's fresh. It's made to order. It's this and that. It's all these marketing terms that we love to use in hospitality. But it's not that great. It's not that great. I get it. I get the hype. Trust me. I was on the Raising Cane's hype train for a long time. But it's okay. It's okay. KFC has definitely fell so bad. Yeah. They used to be really good. Now they're just kind of ass. Okay. Let's go back to doing this. So, Long John Silver's. There has to be some sort of like secret underground society that's keeping Long John Silver's afloat. I don't know anybody. Literally don't know anybody. And I work in hospitality. I don't know anybody who says they enjoy or like eating anything from Long John Silver's, or even goes to a Long John Silver's. So I don't know, like, how do they function? How do they make money? There has to be some sort of like Ponzi scheme or money laundering or something. I don't know, but I mean, there's not a lot of fast food seafood places, but I'm still gonna give them an F. I literally don't understand who supports Long John Silver's. But I mean, they're still afloat. No pun intended. But they're still afloat. They're still in business, and they're even doing a nice little rebrand here. As you can see, they have a new logo. So, the only one that I knew of that's close by me shut down, and now it's just a foundation. They completely demolished the entire building. So I don't know. I don't know what's the story with Long John Silver's. All right, let's go on to McDonald's. McDonald's is okay. It's not the greatest. Again, their restaurants used to look really cool, and now it just looks like every middle or every 30-year-old millennial that's depressed and has no money. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. McDonald's is McDonald's. It's not the greatest. It's definitely not the best. It's cheap, but the last time I had McDonald's was in Florida, and I think I got like a gallon of mayo on my sandwich. They forgot my cookie, and their sweet tea was so absurdly sweet that it hurt to drink it. So Mickey D's gets a whopping F. Okay. Oh, looks like we have one person in the chat that loves Long John Silver's. I'm calling the FBI. All right, next up is Panda Express. They come in clutch. It's cheap, it's good, fresh. I like them. They're good. I wish they had better options or changed some of their options. Some of their beef items are kind of weird. I think they mix like brown sauce with their orange chicken sauce. It's just not very good. Panera Bread, basically fancy hospital food or cafeteria food. They've kind of improved a little bit. They're kind of like, they go like this. They kind of ride this wave. They just come in waves. They're really good, and then they kind of turn kind of iffy, and then they go back to being really good again, and now they're doing this whole rebrand. And it's just okay. So, I'm gonna give them a D. Papa John's, I used to eat them a lot when I lived in Vegas. I'm gonna give them a C. EDQ. So, this is a Florida-based chicken tender chain. I think this chain is way better than Raising Cane's. They're almost carbon copy of each other, but I think their sauce is that much better. Their chicken has more seasoning to it. They have more options in their food. Their cookies are freaking awesome, and their tea and lemonade is also just as good. And they have the good ice. So therefore, I'm gonna rate them the best. And fun fact, they were the first meal I ever had in Florida when I moved there. Next up is Pizza Hut. They get, oh my god, my thing is freaking out. I'm gonna move them to a B. They're good. They're just a little greasy for me, but I think Pizza Hut's really good. Popeyes, can't go wrong with their crispy chicken sandwich. Really, any of their chicken dishes, I think are really good. So. How do you stand browsing the web without ad block? It really doesn't bother me, to be honest. And I'm probably just going to cut all that stuff out when I edit it, but it really just doesn't bother me. Sorry if it does for you, but it's not bothering me. This is a must-have place when I go to Chicago, but thankfully, they are making one very, 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 very close to where I live now. But like as I said, every time I go to MFF, I have to have Portillo's minimum 2 times. And it's freaking good. Their chocolate cake shake and their Italian beef sandwich with the mixed peppers or the giardiniera on top. So freaking good. I love it. But that chocolate cake shake is a meal in itself. Like it's good, but it's like 2,000 calories. It's insane. Absolutely insane. What's up, Brimstone? Potbelly. I love Potbelly. I think it makes the best, or it is the best of all the sandwich places that are at least on this list, in my personal opinion. I take that back. Top two. There's another one on this list, which we'll get to here shortly. That's very good. But we're gonna rate Potbelly the best. Popeyes is king. Popeyes chicken is always better in the hood. True. Quiznos. I don't think they're still in business. If y'all know if there's any Quiznos near you, let me know. But they don't exist where I live anymore, and they were actually really good. I like Quiznos a lot, but they just don't exist anymore. So, what do I rate them? Do I rate them a F, or do I give them the best? I do generally like Quiznos. Like, I thought it was really good. What's up, Logan? Do you like Krispy Kreme donuts? Oh yeah, I love Krispy Kreme. I just can't have more than like 2. But they're so good. You know what? We'll just put Quiznos as a B. Sbarro, it's mall pizza, it's airport pizza. It's okay. It's certainly not the greatest Italian food by any means. But we'll give him a D. We'll be nice. Schlotsky's. This is, I think, more of a Texas thing. But I know there was one in Vegas. It was a franchise one when I lived there, and I was there all the time. But I think they make really, really good sandwiches. So, they also have really good pizza. They're going to join Potbelly with being the second best sandwich place for me. Shake Shack. Shake Shack deserves the same hype or opinion as In-N-Out. I think it's overrated. It's expensive for what it is. They use all the catchy marketing terms, but it's an okay burger. Like, it serves a purpose. They get a C. Sonic tastes like burnt grease. The only thing they're good for is their slushies. Shake and Shake. We'll give them a D. They're okay. Not the greatest. Not my favorite. I don't think there's any that are around me. I think that's like more of a North Texas thing. Subway. Subway used to be really good. And ever since Jared came out being a pedophile, the quality has gone down. So I'm gonna give them an F. They're not that great. Taco Bell. You know, living in a place where you can get Mexican food or Tex-Mex at really any time of the day, any day you want, and it's really freaking good and it's cheap, it's kind of hard to go to Taco Bell. But when I lived in Florida, Vegas, Taco Bell came in clutch. So I'm gonna have to give Taco Bell a C. It's good, but it ain't that good. We're getting there, Brimstone. We're getting there. Hold on. You're jumping the gun here. Chill out. Your brother loves Taco Bell, so maybe a B or C. Yeah, Taco Bell's getting a C. Alright, Taco Cabana, or Taco Cabana, however you pronounce it. Again, another chain that started where I live. Used to be so good back in the day. It was so cheap and good for what you got. Used to get like these half rotisserie chickens with like rice and beans and tortillas and salsa, and it was so freaking good. And then they got bought out again and again, and they're bad. They're dirty. The restaurants are dirty. Their service sucks. Their food sucks. It's not the same. Also, a little funny side note: their pancakes, back in the day, I think used to be the best pancakes ever. I don't know what they did to them, what they put in them, or if they cooked fajitas next to the pancakes, but they were so freaking good, and they were massive. They're like this big. They're huge. And they'd give you like 4 of them. And it was super cheap. But they've turned to doggy shit, and yeah, they're just not good anymore. So we're gonna give them a F. Torchies, this is just white people Mexican food, if you want to call it that. Oh my god, this thing's freaking out. It gets an automatic F. I'm not even gonna. Torchies should not exist. I'm sorry. Ooh, I forgot another one. Pat, you're gonna kill me for this one, but to be fair, they don't exist here. We don't have Waffle Houses where I live. So I've never been to Waffle House before. Hot take. Cancel me. I don't care. I've already been canceled a number of times, so whatever. I've never been. One of these days I'll go though. Alright, Wawa. Wawa saved my ass in Florida. I had to wake up at 3 in the morning to be at work at 5. Their food is pretty good for gas station food. And it's pretty reasonably priced. And their rewards program is pretty good. I'm gonna give them a B. Because like I said, they came in clutch at 4, you know, whatever time I showed up. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Wendy's. I think Wendy's is ass. I'm sorry. F. Let's see. Yeah, Wendy's gets an F. Not sure if you heard of this, Autumn, but have you heard Donut King place? I don't think so, no. I like the new Battlefield 6. Yeah, me too. Beta starts again on Thursday. I'm trying Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, but it's a little too expensive. Yeah, it's a little on the pricey side, but one day you'll get there. All right, Whataburger. I was obsessed with Whataburger. I still like them. I still think they're good, but they're not as good when they got bought out by some company in Chicago. So take that for what it's worth. It's good, but it's not the way it used to be. So therefore, I'm gonna give Whataburger a B. As painful as that is. It should not be on the same tier as In-N-Out. In my personal opinion, as my proud Texan self, it should not be on the same level as In-N-Out. But their quality has gone down quite a bit. So has their customer service. So therefore, they're a B. Wingstop, or aka Thigh Stop, back in the day during COVID, because wings were so absurdly expensive and could not get them because of supply chain issues. They're okay. Not the greatest. I give them a D. All right. This may or may not be a hot take on this last one, but honestly, maybe some of y'all agree with me. I don't know. Zaxby's. So, I tried Zaxby's when I lived in Florida. Because they just didn't. Yeah, I think they're starting to expand here where I live. But yeah, so I tried it in Florida, and it wasn't good at all. It was actually just bad. It tasted like the crap you would buy at the grocery store that's in the freezer section. There's no flavor. It tastes fake. I went a second time. I got like this Asian salad, and it just tasted like hoisin sauce with salt and a crap ton of sesame oil. It was gross. So I'm giving Zaxby's an F. I think they're horrible. They should not be in business. As for they should not be as big as they are, in my professional opinion. So there. That is the list, chat. That is my rating of fast food places from the best to the worst. Pretty interesting list. I'm sure there's some hot takes on there, but these, like I said, are my personal opinions, and you know, maybe I'll try some of these at some point. Like Culver's, there's one near me. I just never go. Five Guys, maybe I'll finally give it a try, or if I go to Houston or Dallas, I'll try Waffle House. I don't think any Moe's exist near me. White Castle doesn't exist over here. I think all the other stuff is mostly East Coast chains, so I don't know. We'll see. You should do a list for gas station foods. Oh yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah. Let me know what you think. If you agree with this, if you don't agree with it, whatever. I don't care. But that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Cool? Cool. Yeah, we're gonna probably do more of these. I don't know, I kinda like this little idea. But next one we'll probably do, like, we'll rate all the Call of Duties. Maybe we'll go back to food. We'll do like normal chains or fast casual chains. No, we'll figure something out, but yeah, that's it. Oh, excuse me. All right, don't leave me yet, chat. But I gotta do my YouTube outro. All right, YouTube outro. Don't leave me. But I'm saying bye. But I'm not leaving. You got that? Did you understand what I'm saying? This is only for the YouTube video. Do you understand? Chat. Chat. Hello, chat. Okay, good. Alright, well that wraps up my tier list rating of fast food restaurants. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you don't agree with some of my choices, well, feel free to comment down below and let me know your opinions. But thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Okay, what'd you think of that, chat? Was that cheesy? Yeah, Burger King's a D. I go there every Thursday. Yeah, Burger King's not very good. Sorry, midnight. I like this. I like this idea. Thank you. Yeah, just kind of like randomly popped in my head. I was like, hey, we should do something like this. It'd be kind of fun. Get everyone involved. Get everyone talking. What about Habit Burgers, Autumn? I've never tried those. Sorry. Went to Buc-ee's while traveling, and their chicken and fries are actually pretty good. Nice. Cap. I'll never leave you to go get the milk. What? What does that even mean? Alrighty, thanks so much, Logan. I really appreciate it. You have a good night. 10 out of 10, let's go. Thank you, Natty. I appreciate it. True friend. Natty's a true friend. She's a real one, chat. Natty's a real one. I don't care what anyone else says, Natty, but you're the real one. Thank you. More of a B. For you, it's a B. For me, it's a D. I hate hot dogs, so Wiener Schnitzel is an automatic F for me. And I never tried it, but I'm just putting in the F, so that's where it belongs. I guess some honorable mentions, some local chains that we have here. There's a place called Bill Miller, the fast food barbecue chain that's here locally. I love it. I go there pretty much every day. That's my version of Starbucks for their breakfast tacos and tea. We have Las Palapas. We have Taco Palenque, which started in the Valley here in Texas. And yeah, that's it. Some honorable mentions. My favorite McDonald's. Come on, Midnight. McDonald's does not belong on the S tier. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'll give you that because they're fries, but that's about it. Everything else is horrible. Casey's Pizza? I've never heard of that. Of course, Natty. Hey, they got the meats, bro. Arby's got some meats. I like them. Fight me. Bruh, your list is absolutely absurd. You put McDonald's at S tier. If anyone is putting McDonald's on S tier, their judgment is not valid. Or their opinions are not valid. Oh, yeah. I've heard of Casey's, the gas station, yes, but I've never tried their pizza. Yeah, so this weekend I'm gonna try and stream the Battlefield beta. No, Midnight. I'm gonna give you a big hug, and that's what you're gonna get. So if you consider that dueling, then bet, but you're just gonna get a hug. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and stream the Battlefield beta. Me, Valken, and Sox, and a few others were playing Battlefield together, and it was pretty fun. We had a pretty good squad. Mod pizza. Yes, I've had Mod pizza, and it's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. I don't like their crust. Their crust gets extremely hard and tough when it gets cold. That's my only complaint really with Mod, is their crust is horrible. Not flavor-wise, just texture-wise or consistency-wise. It just gets so tough. I don't like it. I haven't had it, but I've heard it's supposedly really good. It's, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's like the Chipotle of pizza. That's the best way to describe it. Like, that's how it's made. Like, you walk up, you tell them what size you want, what sauce you want, and then you pick all your toppings, and then they make it. It cooks for about, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and then they give it to you. That's it. So basically, it's like the Chipotle pizza. Is the best way to describe it. I think it's a little pricey for what it is. It's my personal opinion, though. I think it's just a little pricey for what it is. What? They found bug larva in the bun? That's gross. Yeah, McDonald's is ass. I'm sorry. But my last McDonald's experience was not very good. It was in Miami. And like I said, it seemed like they gave me a gallon of mayo for my sandwich. It was awful. Like, there was probably more mayo. The ratio of mayo to sandwich was horrible. So I just refused to eat McDonald's. Ooh. Yeah, I was just like trying my best to scrape it all off. Take off of McDonald's. Not good. Yeah. KFC used to be good back in the day, and they just keep on falling and falling and falling. Their tenders are like paper thin. They're extremely dry. It's like eating chicken. It's like eating their tenders now. It's like eating fried chicken jerky. It's gross. Their chicken is small. It's not very good. There's like little to no flavor anymore. Their popcorn chicken is like, I don't even know what it is. It's just flour. It's just breading with like a pea-sized piece of chicken. And yeah, it's just like their biscuits are very hit or miss. And their tea always tastes old. So yeah, that's why McDonald's is. I mean, I'm sorry. That's why KFC is not very good. Out in California is good. Or Canada. Yeah, California. I've heard a lot of good things about Culver's, so I'm I do want to try that. I've heard good things about Jollibee. There's only one here that I know of. It's like in the opposite side of town. Waffle House, like I said, doesn't exist where I live. Five Guys is just looks overpriced. I've never heard of the Wings place. White Castle, they again don't exist where I live. Never heard of Swenson's, never heard of Skyline, never heard of Sheets. Actually, I've heard of Sheets, but I never tried them. Roy Rogers don't exist here. Qdoba doesn't exist here. Penn Station doesn't exist here. Noodles doesn't exist here. Moe's doesn't exist here. Cookout doesn't exist. Carl's Jr., they just pulled out of the area completely. You already think it's worth follow? Bojangles, I think they're starting to expand over here. Baja Fresh, never heard of them. I've heard of them, but I think that's like a West Coast thing. Yeah. A&W's an F. Yeah, I feel like I had them as a kid and I just don't remember eating them. But I'm pretty sure I did either. Sure, thank you for the follow. Maybe next one we'll do is like chain restaurants like Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Sawgrass, all that stuff. What do you think about that, chat? Can I elevate it? You guys is a B. Yeah, I just never had it. Not that I don't want to try it, it's just never been. We'll do like casual restaurants, like I said, Olive Garden, Sawgrass and all that, and then we'll do some Call of Duty ones. I don't know, there's a bunch of templates on this website, so I'll figure something out. But yeah, I think this is kind of fun. I hope you guys had a fun time and made y'all upset or kind of wonder. I know I pissed off Midnight, so that's a start. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there, chat. I'm gonna hop off and play some games for a little bit. Get on Discord with some friends, but I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Thank you so much for watching. I know I'm sorry it was a shorter stream today, but I'm tired. I had a long day and I have another long day tomorrow, so like I said, I just want to chill out, play some Warzone for a little bit, chill on Discord with some friends, and then call it an evening. But it looks like we have a couple of Olive Garden fans, so I'm sure y'all will be anxiously waiting my opinion on that. My professional chef opinion of Olive Garden. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like the stream. I really would appreciate that. That helps me out a lot, more than you think. And give me a follow if you're a brand new viewer, but if not, I totally understand. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We will see you on Wednesday. Wednesday. Bye.